Blake Shelton and Luke Bryan have enjoyed a very long bromance with each other. Both singers came up in the 2000s country music scene and helped popularize the bro country music genre that flourished in that decade. While the two are close friends, that also means they are more than willing to poke fun at each other. Here is a look at what Blake has said most recently about Luke as he continues to shade his friend. Blake Shelton and Luke Bryan have been friends for a very long time. They rose up the ranks of the country music industry together. They both took on roles in singing reality competition shows as well. While Blake was the longest-running coach ever on The Voice, Luke has been a judge on American Idol since its reboot on ABC. Blake recently appeared on Taste of Country Nights and talked to host Evan Paul about his life and what he was doing right now. Of course, they then turned their attention to Luke Bryan. The two still have a rivalry, and this always results in some witty ribbing. Luke mocked Blake's farming skills, and Blake returned the favor. They are both great farmers. However, this time, he talked about more physical activity. Evan asked Blake who would win an arm wrestling match between him and Bryan. Arm wrestling? I dunno, man. Luke could probably beat me at arm wrestling because he's so into his looks and he's so vain like that. Blake answered. I know he worries a lot, so he could probably beat me. It was clearly a tongue-in-cheek response, with Blake explaining that Luke would win but would cheat to do it. Expect Luke to make a response in return when and if he hears about this quote. These two are always willing to turn up the noise when making fun of each other. In a little more serious conversation, Blake Shelton also had some good news for his legion of fans. While Blake has no intentions of coming back to The Voice anytime soon, he is working on new music. Blake said in the interview that he is actually actively working on his new album and he plans to turn it into the record label soon. While he wasn't forthcoming with any specific information, this likely means that a new Shelton album should arrive sometime in 2025. Blake hasn't released an album of new music since Body Language in 2021. That is also his only new music since 2017. So a new album in 2025 is exciting news for his fans. Blake Shelton and Luke Bryan are no strangers to teasing each other, and their ongoing bromance has been a source of entertainment for fans over the years. Recently, Blake took their playful rivalry up a notch, calling out Luke Bryan in an interview and labeling him so vain. What started as a tongue-in-cheek comment quickly gained traction among fans, sparking laughter and lively banter on social media. Here's a closer look at Blake's hilarious dig, Luke's response, and why this lighthearted feud has fans in stitches. Blake Shelton has long been known for his quick wit and sense of humor. Whether he's trading barbs with fellow The Voice coaches or roasting his celebrity pals, Blake has mastered the art of keeping things lighthearted yet sharp. In a recent interview promoting his latest project, Blake couldn't resist the opportunity to poke fun at his friend and fellow country star Luke Bryan. The conversation turned to Luke's impeccable grooming habits and his knack for always looking camera ready. That's when Blake dropped the bombshell. I swear, Luke Bryan is so vain. He probably has a mirror in his back pocket. He's always checking himself out, making sure every hair is in place. I mean, who does that? Blake quipped, adding his signature chuckle. Never one to back down from a playful jab, Luke Bryan wasted no time responding. In true Luke fashion, he took to Instagram with a video of himself fixing his hair in a mirror, pretending to be deeply offended by Blake's comments. Oh, Blake, you think I'm vain? Honey, I don't even need a mirror to know I look good. Luke joked in the video, flipping his hair dramatically before bursting into laughter. Fans flooded the comments section with laughing emojis, enjoying the playful exchange between the two stars. One fan wrote, "Y'all are like the country music version of Tom and Jerry." Another chimed in, "Can we just get a whole TV show of these two roasting each other?" This isn't the first time Blake and Luke have trolled each other in public. Their bromance-turned-rivalry has been a fan favorite since they co-hosted the Academy of Country Music Awards in 2013 and 2014. Their on-stage antics, filled with witty one-liners and over-the-top jokes, set the tone for a friendship defined by relentless, but good-natured teasing. Here are some memorable moments from their history of hilarity. The Voice versus Idol debate. When Luke joined American Idol as a judge, Blake couldn't resist comparing it to The Voice, where he's been a long-time coach. "Congrats on being a judge on American Idol," Blake tweeted at the time. "You're gonna make a great second choice to Kelly Clarkson." The name game. Blake once joked that Luke's full name was Luke, overrated Bryan during a radio interview. Luke fired back on Twitter saying, At least my last name doesn't rhyme with Shelton. The fishing bet. The two made headlines for a fishing competition where the loser had to publicly admit defeat. When Luke lost, Blake made sure to document the entire thing on Instagram, complete with a dramatic victory speech. Blake Shelton and Luke Bryan's playful trolling resonates with fans because it's rooted in genuine friendship. Unlike some celebrity feuds that feel manufactured or mean-spirited, their banter is full of warmth and mutual respect. Fans appreciate how their humor reflects their personalities. Blake's sarcastic, dry wit paired with Luke's goofy, self-deprecating charm creates a perfect balance. Whether they're roasting each other's fashion choices or making fun of their music videos, the two always keep things entertaining. After Blake's vain remark, fans started imagining what Luke's daily routine might look like if Blake's claims were true. Social media exploded with memes, captions, and even fan art poking fun at Luke's supposed vanity. A viral meme. A meme featuring Luke Bryan holding a compact mirror while riding a tractor went viral, with the caption, "Just a humble country boy who happens to look flawless." Fan art frenzy. Some fans got creative, drawing cartoons of Luke surrounded by mirrors and hair products, complete with speech bubbles saying, "I woke up like this." A new hashtag. The hashtag #VainLukeBryan started trending, with fans jokingly sharing their own vain moments inspired by the country star. While Blake's comment was clearly a joke, it does highlight Luke Bryan's reputation as one of country music's most photogenic stars. With his sparkling smile and effortlessly cool style, Luke has been named one of People magazine's sexiest men alive more than once. But Luke himself has never taken the title too seriously. In interviews, he often jokes about his looks, saying things like, "I'm just a regular guy with a good dentist." His ability to laugh at himself makes him all the more endearing to fans and likely fuels Blake's teasing even more. As much as Blake and Luke love roasting each other, fans have been clamoring for a musical collaboration between the two stars. Their chemistry and shared sense of humor would undoubtedly make for a hit song or at least a music video filled with comedic gold. In fact, some fans speculate that their trolling could be a clever way to build hype for a potential duet. Blake and Luke need to turn this feud into a song. Imagine the music video. One fan commented on Twitter, "Blake Shelton's playful trolling reminds us of the power of humor in maintaining strong friendships." In a world where celebrity drama often dominates headlines, Blake and Luke's lighthearted banter is a refreshing reminder that not all rivalries need to be serious. For fans, their friendship represents the best of country music: camaraderie, authenticity, and a willingness to laugh at yourself. Whether they're cracking jokes or making music, Blake Shelton and Luke Bryan continue to prove why they're two of the biggest stars in the genre. Blake Shelton's vain jab at Luke Bryan is just the latest chapter in their ongoing bromance, and fans wouldn't have it any other way. From fishing bets to red carpet roasts, these two country icons know how to keep us laughing while reminding us that friendship is all about having fun. So, is Luke Bryan really as vain as Blake claims? Probably not, but if he is, he's certainly earned it. After all, when you're one of country music's biggest stars, a little mirror check now and then can't hurt.